So I just realized something that I have been doing over the past couple of days that has been plummeting my progress. I'm talking about something that has been ruining it without me even knowing. And I'm pretty sure that for most of you who are watching this video, you're gonna suffer through the exact same mistake, through the exact same bad habit, right? But for you to actually understand what we're gonna talk about today, I'm gonna start off with a story, as I always do. So essentially, I was at the mall and I bought myself a shit ton of clothes, okay? As I'm sitting in the bathroom in my house looking at all of these different outfits and thinking how, oh, well, this chain will look good with this blouse and this hat, and I'm thinking about all of these different things, visualizing how good I would look in all of these different things. Well, see, in reality, I was kind of just wasting my time. You see, after I was done doing all of this like fancy stuff, and I sat down in my desk and I was supposed to start recording the video, right? And I'm thinking to myself, what should I record about today? What should I wear? How should I do this, and this? So I stand in front of this very wardrobe. This very wardrobe, my friend. This is so funny to me, right? I open the damn wardrobe. I look at all the clothes I have here, because guess what? I kind of have a few. And I'm thinking to myself, what should I wear for today's video? Should I wear this hoodie? Will this chain look good with this hat? Will this fucking hoodie look with this? And guess what? By the time I actually started recording, I ended up wasting so much time that I started recording way later than I planned to, right? Fuck, wait, the camera angle's pretty weird. Okay. I ended up wasting so much time on such minute and little things. And the point that I'm trying to make is, I was stuck in my mind so freaking much, thinking about all these random, like, unimportant things, that by the time I started to work, I ended up wasting so much time. I'm pretty sure you've heard about daydreaming before, and that's the exact thing I wanted to make a video about today, because this thing, known as daydreaming, can shit up. That's not right. It can fuck up your progress, because you're just wasting so much time. And the most annoying thing about daydreaming is that most of the time when it happens, you are completely unconscious of it. It's like, you know this feeling when you're at school and you're sitting at, I don't fucking know, at your math class, and you're thinking about the lesson. You're having a math lesson, right? Visualize this with me. Close your goddamn eyes and imagine it. You're having your math class and you're supposed to do your math work. But then you start to think about the girl that's sitting in front of you. I don't fucking know, right? Something random. You start thinking about some random thing whilst you're in a math class. And you're just sitting there thinking about that one thing. And before you even know it, like 10 minutes of the lesson go by and you've been skipping like all the tasks. And you ended up doing no work. And this happens to almost fucking everybody. This happened to so many fucking people, myself included, right? Just a couple of years ago when I was just your average kid and I was sitting on YouTube Shorts and TikTok and all these different fucking social media apps, and I was frying my brain. By the time I would go to school and actually try to focus on something, I couldn't. I wonder why, after frying my brain like a fried chicken, I couldn't do any of my work at school because I couldn't focus on anything, right? I couldn't focus on anything. These random thoughts would just magically arise as I try to focus on something. And therefore, my progress, the amount of productivity, the output, my output ended up being 10 times worse just because I couldn't focus. Now, I'm pretty sure you know about the thing that can conquer this very bad habit that all of us have, and it's not going to be anything surprising. Most of you have probably figured it out already. It's meditation. It's, in my opinion, one of the most neglected tasks on self-improvement, because it's the one thing that for you to actually notice, for you to actually see noticeable progress, it takes a while. It takes a while. It takes a shit ton of effort and work to make progress with meditation. But once you do, once you get to a point where you actually start to notice a difference, it's crazy. Your productivity triples. It fucking quadruples, my friend. It increases in such a drastic way you would not even expect it. Because you're having less of these daydreaming sessions, I guess you can call it. You're gonna have far less daydreaming occurrences. And it's just such a big time saver, in my opinion. Like, you wouldn't even expect it to be, because it's such a minute little thing. You would never expect me to make a video about fucking daydreaming. It seems like such a subtle little minute thing that you wouldn't even care about. But once you actually add up all the time you waste in one day, from just daydreaming, from just fucking around, from just wasting time. It's actually way bigger than you think. Like, I can assure you this, that for 99% of you watching this video, you daydream at least an hour a day. At the very fucking least. An average person probably daydreams for like at least 2. It's crazy, right? And no, I'm not using any statistics. I'm just coming up with the numbers myself. But generally saying, we daydream a lot. A fuck ton, okay? I see this at school more and more often because when I'm at school, if I'm not focused on the lesson, most of the time I just do my work for this channel or for anything that I have to do, really. If I'm at school and I don't care about the lesson, I just always find myself to do something productive. Maybe I'll put on the headphones and, you know, start journaling. Maybe I'll do some fucking meditation while nobody's looking. Maybe I'll watch a podcast. Or sorry, listen to a podcast. But generally speaking, I always find something to do at school when I'm not paying attention to the lesson, right? But oftentimes I started to notice that my focus, my attention span, it was dropping. I often found myself just sitting in the class just like, like completely distracted and in my mind, that by the time I actually like snapped back to the present moment and I tried to focus on my work, I couldn't, right? And meditation conquers that. It defeats that problem completely. Within a matter of, I don't fucking know, a couple of months, it can cure most of your fucking daydreaming problems. And it's such an amazing thing, right? Sure, as I just said, right? Fuck, I'm stuttering. As I just said, right? I still struggle with daydreaming. Like, once in a while, it will still happen to me, right? It still happens a lot throughout my day. But it happens far less compared to what it used to. And the amount of, like, output that I've been giving out more, it increased a fuck ton. Wait, did I form that sentence correctly? All I'm trying to say is that I become 10 times more productive ever since I've actually like adapted consistent meditation. Ever since I started consistently meditating in my journey, my productivity increased so freaking much. And the best part about meditation is people think you have to go on these like 20-minute long sessions where you sit there and just go, whoa, and that's fucking cringe, right? Unless that's some like religious stuff, then that's fucking cringe. No, the way meditation works in the simplest fucking way possible is you just sit there with your eyes closed, you think about your breath, and before you even know it, you start to get distracted. You start thinking about some random thing, and all that meditation is snapping back to the present moment and refocusing on the breath. I just explained to you what meditation is in fucking 30 seconds. Now, the way to get this trick to work consistently throughout your day is you get consistent. You are consistent with it. You do it for months, for weeks. Weeks or months, whatever. And before you even know it, you realize that it makes a huge fucking difference. It genuinely does. And what most people think is that, as I just said, right, you have to go on these super long meditation sessions, but all it can take 3 minutes, 2 minutes, fucking 1 minute, a couple of seconds. I'm being dead ass serious right now. Your meditation sessions don't have to be long. Currently, I do 2 sessions in a day. One like a 30-minute session in the morning as soon as I wake up, and a 5-minute session right before I go to sleep. Is it really that much? 8 minutes? 8 minutes, and it doesn't have to be so much, right? It can be fucking 2 times 2 minutes. You can only do 1 minute session a day, and you still see progress, massive progress, because you're unfrying your brain from all the fucking dopamine you've been like filling your body with from social media and all of these like unnatural dopamine sources. In a more simple way, you're unfucking your brain. That's probably the best way to put it. Why am I making this 10 times more difficult than it actually is? So stop daydreaming and be 10 times more productive. You meditate consistently, and before you even know it, you'll thank me later. I promise you, you'll thank me later, brother, because meditation, honestly, so fucking surprised that people neglect this task so much. It's a revolutionary thing. You should totally fucking do it. And yep, fuck it. That's all I have to say for this video. If you want to talk to me directly, join the Discord. If you don't want to do that, then like, comment, subscribe, whatever. I'm sick of doing the promos, okay? Suck my balls. I'll see you in the next one.